Hey guys, welcome back to the Moms That Read YouTube channel. Strawberry vanilla. One of the best flavors. So, today I thought we would do something fun. And since I've already talked about my favorite fantasy reads from Kindle Unlimited, I figured we'd talk about my favorite romance books on Kindle Unlimited. Because out of the three of us, I am the romance reader. I read like 80% romance and 20% romantasy. But the fantasy I read has to have some subplot of romance, or else it just doesn't catch my interest, if you know what I mean. I would love to be a thriller girly. Would love to be a thriller girly. But thrillers give me anxiety. So the best I can do is a romantic thriller, which we will get into because I can do that. But I figure since I do about one video a week and Katarina does about one video a week, I thought it would be kind of fun to kind of update the YouTube side of everything on what I'm currently reading. And I figured it'd be fun for you to let me know what you're reading as well. So, what am I reading? I had to go look and see what I decided to read on my Kindle app. But I decided to read Into the Tide by Laura Pavlov. I just finished the Honey Mountain series and it was so good. And I'm excited to see if I like this one just as much. So while we're already talking about Laura Pavlov, I will just go ahead and tell you my first recommendation on Kindle Unlimited, which is the Honey Mountain series. If you're fans of Elsie Silver, then you will love her. She is kind of like a Elsie Silver or a spicy Sarah Adams, if you like Sarah Adams. They're all small town. It's more like the Rose Hill series, not like Cowboys, but they're small town feel good romances. And Simply Mine is about a best friend's older brother, and it is so good. And then I just read Only Mine, which comes after this one, and I think I liked it even better. It was about a Rudy hockey team owner named Wolf and Dylan, who is the MMC and Simply Mine's twin. And the banter in that one, if you are a banter girly, then read Only Mine. And the spice is spicing. Another fun one that took me by surprise was Story of My Life by Lucy Score. Me and Lucy have had issues in the past. I just recently read a few of her books, and I like the plot of her books. I don't like the men in her books. I have not read a book by her yet to where I like the main male character, which is an issue, but the plot is good, so I keep reading them. But finally, Campbell finally, Campbell has made me like one of Lucy Score's men. Is it my favorite book? No, not really. But it was a cute summer read. It was long. It was long though. I don't know why all of her books have to be 500 pages plus. That's a lot. But I read really fast on my Kindle. And I just bought this as a shelf trophy because sprayed edges. And I also think the reason I like this one so much is because the main character, Hazel, is writing a love story based on her and Campbell's relationship. So it's kind of fun. I just personally think that it takes so much skill to write a book about writing a book and make it fun. Right now, if you have not read an Abby Jimenez book, she has two on Kindle Unlimited, I believe, just for the summer, perfect for summertime. It's so fun. It's one of my top two books by Abby Jimenez. And all of her books, pretty much except for one, has been a 5-star. This one is one of my top two, and it's so good. The other one is a novella, which is about an hour and a half, and it's called The Fall Risk. And you can listen to it on Kindle Unlimited or you can read it. It really took me about an hour to read. It was so cute, perfect for like lounging at the pool, but anything Abby Jimenez, I definitely recommend you read. This next one I have seen kind of start to blow up all over TikTok. I mean, come on. Look at the sprayed edges. But this one is a little unhinged. This one is a little unhinged, but it's a good time, okay? So I was scrolling on Facebook one day and saw this ad for this book. That was probably a year ago. So it's been a while. And I don't know what made me click on it. Maybe it's because like she's a surrogate for this grumpy mountain man. But anyway, I clicked on it. I read it and ate it up. Trista is a fireball. I have no idea like what is gonna come out of her mouth. She is a party, okay? And if you want to laugh the whole time you were reading, pick up this book. There is a ranch cup and a turkey baster, and that is all I'm going to say. Again, I'm just kind of a sucker for sprayed edges. So when I was in Target, I picked this one up, and then my issue is I will buy a book before I know anything about it, and then I'll find it on Kindle Unlimited. And if it's on Kindle Unlimited, I'll read it on my Kindle because I read faster on my Kindle. And this was, it's a fun runaway bride with a single dad romance, and it was just a quick, fun read. It was just cute. Next, If It Makes You Happy by Julie Olivia. This was another I fell trap to a Facebook ad. So authors keep doing the Facebook ads because I have a problem and I will probably click on it and read it. But this is just like Gilmore Girls, and it's older character, single dad. She takes over her parents' inn next door, and he owns a bakery. I don't know what it is about a single dad. I just eat those books up every time. And this is her newest book, Julie Olivia's newest book, On Midnight Shores. I've not read any of the other ones in the Never Harbor series, but this one piqued my interest because I'm obsessed with Sarah Adams. I'm obsessed with Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams specifically, and this book was kind of like a spicy Practice Makes Perfect, which made me order it immediately. And I got a signed copy because I'm just I love having a signed copy. But this is about two artists, and he takes her on as her mentor and teaches her lots of things. Fake dating. It's really quick and easy. They paint each other. It's a fun time. Now we're going to get into my romantic suspense author that I absolutely love. It's Catherine Cowles. This is the Sparrow Fall series. I picked this one up like a month and a half ago and binged every single one of them. I think there's 5 books. 1, 2. There's 4 books and a 5th one coming out. They're so good. So good. They're just enough thriller to not freak me out entirely. And there's enough romance in there to where I'm not really thinking about being freaked out, you know what I mean? But this one is a serial killer. Yeah. Weird things keep happening to the FMC, and nobody can really figure out why. And then the MMC is being stalked by a serial killer. And so it's just a fun, interesting book. It's a lot different than the ones I've read before. It's just something different than your typical romance, but it's a vibe. Next, if you have not read Elsie Silver's books, then you need to. If you want a cowboy romance, if you want cowboy, you're going to pick up Flawless by Elsie Silver and read all of these. And then you're going to pick up Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver and read the Rose Hill series because they're all great. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video. Subscribe, like this video, and comment down below what your favorite romance book is on Kindle Unlimited so I can add it to my TBR. Bye!